Have you ever scrolled through Instagram or TikTok and felt like everyone out there was living a life of luxury? While you're still trying to figure out how to stretch your paycheck until next Friday? Be honest. I know you've seen those posts. The luxury cars, the tropical vacations, the designer clothes. On the surface, it looks like they've made it. But here's the question I want you to really think about. Is that real wealth? Or is it just a carefully crafted illusion? Because in today's world, appearances can deceive faster than ever before. With social media, anyone can project an image of success, a highlight reel of the good life. But behind closed doors, the truth can be shocking. And today, I'm going to walk you through the real difference between fake wealth and true wealth, step by step. Stay with me, because once you learn how to spot the difference, you'll never look at those luxury lifestyles the same way again. Lifestyle versus net worth. Let's start here, because it's the most obvious red flag. Picture this. Someone rolling down the street in a $120,000 sports car, windows tinted, music blasting. They look unstoppable. But what if I told you this same person is living paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt, and praying they don't miss the next car payment? That's fake wealth. It's a lifestyle that screams success on the outside, but when you look under the hood, there's nothing there but borrowed money and stress. Now contrast that with someone else. Imagine a quiet neighbor who drives a simple Honda Civic, maybe a little scratched up on the bumper, nothing flashy. But this same person owns 3 rental properties, has money in stocks and bonds, and a retirement account that's growing every single month. That, right there, is true wealth. Because true wealth doesn't always show up in shiny pictures. It shows up in net worth, in stability, in assets that quietly grow while the rest of the world is chasing applause. So let me ask you, which one would you rather be? The person who looks rich or the one who actually is? 2. Debt levels. Here's where it gets even more dangerous. You see, fake wealth often runs on one thing: debt. Think about it. Credit cards maxed out to keep buying designer shoes. Personal loans to fund vacations, car loans stacked on top of mortgages. It's a house of cards just waiting to collapse. On the flip side, wealthy people treat debt like fire. They know it can be useful when controlled, like using a loan to buy property that pays them rent every month. But they also know it can burn their whole life down if they let it get out of hand. So what do? They avoid high-interest debt like the plague. They pay off their credit card balances in full every month. And when they do borrow, it's only to grow, not to show. Now think about this. If your lifestyle crumbles the moment the credit dries up, was it ever real wealth to begin with? 3. Assets versus liabilities. This one is huge, and yet most people don't get it. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, said something simple but powerful. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out, so let's break this down. A luxury car? That shiny $100,000 ride? It's losing value the second it leaves the dealership. That's a liability. But a rental property that pays you $1,000 every single month, that's an asset. That's something that grows while you sleep. The truth is, fake wealth is full of liabilities dressed up as trophies. True wealth is built on assets, quiet, powerful, and consistent. Here's a question for you. When you look at your own life, are you stacking assets or just collecting liabilities? 4. Long-term planning now. This one hits deep. Fake wealth is short-sighted. It's obsessed with the now, the parties, the look-at-me moments, the dopamine hits of being seen as successful today. But true wealth is patient. It's the parent who saves a little every month so their kid can go to college debt-free. It's the worker who puts money into a retirement account even when nobody claps for them. It's estate planning, it's insurance, it's thinking about the next 20 years, not just the next 20 minutes. So let me put it this way. Would you rather be admired on Instagram today or financially free tomorrow? 5. Financial education. Here's a secret nobody tells you. Money follows knowledge. Fake wealth doesn't study. It doesn't learn. It acts on impulse. Buy this, it looks cool. Invest here, everyone's talking about it. That's why so many people end up broke. They didn't understand what they were doing in the first place. True wealth, on the other hand, takes time to learn. The wealthy read books. They attend seminars. They hire advisors. They know that financial literacy isn't optional. It's the foundation of freedom. So ask yourself, when was the last time you studied money instead of just spending it? 6. Generosity and philanthropy. Now here's something powerful. Fake wealth likes to show generosity. Big donations with even bigger cameras around? It's giving for the applause. But true wealth? It gives quietly, consistently, and meaningfully. It funds scholarships. It builds hospitals. It supports charities not because it looks good, but because it does good. And you'll notice something. People with true wealth don't just give money. They give time. They mentor. They invest in communities. Because for them, wealth isn't just about having more. It's about impact. Stability in hard times. This one separates the pretenders from the real players every single time. When the economy crashes, and trust me, it always does eventually, fake wealth collapses with it. Why? Because it was never built on solid ground. But true wealth? True wealth weathers the storm. Why? Diversified portfolios, emergency funds, smart planning. While fake wealth is panicking and selling cars they can't afford, true wealth is buying assets on sale. So next time the market dips, ask yourself, am I prepared? Or am I pretending? 8. Personal fulfillment. This one might surprise you. Real wealth isn't just about dollars. It's about meaning. Think about it. If all your energy goes into looking rich, you miss the point of living. Fake wealth chases validation. But true wealth? True wealth chases fulfillment, experiences relationships, growth. It's the person who spends money on a family trip instead of another Rolex. It's the person who values memories more than status symbols. And honestly, isn't that the kind of wealth you really want? 9. Health and well-being. Let's bring it home with something people rarely talk about. Health. What good is a mansion if you're too sick to enjoy it? What good is a luxury car if stress and burnout put you in the hospital? True wealth values health. Eating well, exercising, taking care of the mind and body. Fake wealth often sacrifices it all to keep the image alive. So here's the final truth. Without health, money is meaningless. So let's recap. Fake wealth is loud, fragile, and shallow. It's built on debt, appearances, and short-term thrills. True wealth is quiet, steady, and powerful. It's built on assets, planning, and wisdom. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. You can chase the applause, or you can build a future. And let me leave you with this. True wealth isn't about how much you can show off. It's about how much freedom you create for yourself and the people you love. If this resonated with you, don't just keep scrolling. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because the more we spread the truth, the fewer people will fall for the illusion of fake wealth.